'Cause baby tonight, DJ Khaled's falling in love.
Okay, new video. I have no idea what the preface of this video is gonna be. I have no idea what I'm gonna do in this video. I do have some kind of plan of I want to do some motivational talk because a lot of stuff's been weighing on my mind, just about how I want to be as a content creator, and then also just get my thoughts out there, because as much as I treat this as I'm doing this to be an influencer, but I also want to use this kind of as a little blog, a little vlog of my life, just see what I was thinking at certain points in my life, even though I'm only 19. But a couple things have happened in the past few weeks. I went to USA APL North Carolina in don't know, but I was a plate loader there. I saw some of y'all over there, and that was a really nice experience, because as much as I do post, I still am not used to getting recognized, which is still a very weird, not weird, I won't say that. It's still a very foreign thing to me, and it's just really nice to see y'all, because I don't think I've made the connection that I'm an actual person that you guys watch in the same way that I watch some other YouTubers, and it's just I'm just so thankful, because I hear what y'all say. Y'all really mess with my content, even though personally I think I could be doing a lot better, but it's just nice to hear feedback and stuff. Anyways, this video is just gonna be pretty much like a just amalgamation of what happens if I happen to record. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be a leg day. That's gonna be workout portion, which I'm super excited about, because I might, if I don't record the leg day today, then if I don't record the leg day today, then a new pre-workout will come in. I just got in my cart I have Gorilla Mode, code VARA by the way, Gorilla Mode Lightning Blue Raspberry flavor. I don't know why I keep getting lightning though, because I cannot sleep after that shit. I take half a scoop max, and I'm still having trouble falling asleep because I take it at 6 p.m. Which is super good for rest and recovery, and you should definitely do that. Sleep is well, you don't need sleep. Anyways, but that lightning mode shit, bro. Oh my god, they're not that 600. What, it's 300 milligrams per scoop. It's ridiculous, and the pumps are immaculate. I got more hydroglycerol. I get the powdered version, even though it makes you kind of poop, but that's super good. But anyways, enough plugging. Yeah, I'm just gonna record kind of just moments in my life, maybe some food. I don't know if I'll record with my friends, because I don't know if they're cool being on camera, but yeah, the support recently has been crazy. I don't even know what to say other than thank you, because a lot of things, opportunities are just coming about that I wouldn't have expected even would happen in my life. You know what I mean? It's so foreign. I don't know. I'll get to that I'll get to that whenever I talk about my philosophy thing, because I think it's something that I struggle to accept too, which is the idea that things can happen to you and opportunities can arise, and half of making those opportunities successful, or doing what you want when those opportunities arrive, is believing that you deserve those opportunities, that you deserve what's happening to you. I know I still have a tough time believing that I deserve this platform, or that I deserve any platform. In fact, the fact that people follow me and are inspired by me, and I get so many Instagram DMs and TikTok requests being yo, I see where you started. I'm low-key there right now, and you inspire me to become better, or to become bigger, right? I hope also inspire you to become better people, because we need that, especially right now. But yeah, it's super interesting, and I think one day it'll set in that it's oh my god, that the people like me. Not on no depressing stuff. I have people that like me in my real life. I'm surrounded by good interpersonal deep connections, but it's just different when it's online, and online is so many people, But anyways, enough yapping. This has been like a 5-minute freaking intro. So, yeah, I'll probably catch y'all. I'll probably have to go do some work because I'm still in college. But I'll probably catch y'all getting ready either for the gym or probably at the bench near a lake where we'll get into some philosophy. All right, we're back on the lake. This lake has actually been snowed in for so freaking long because it's been snowing over here where I'm at. But yeah, I wanted to talk about, I think, the idea of cruelty and the fact that I think humans are cruel. And if they're not cruel to others, which you can see politically and economically right now, and even socially, if they are not cruel to others, then they are cruel to themselves. And I say this because have you ever been thinking, like, let's say you failed a test or didn't get a job or got rejected or whatever not good thing is happening. You're like, I'm a failure. I should just die. I should just go away. It would be better if something happened to me that was bad. And I always thought that was weird because when I had those thoughts, when I was in a very dark place, those thoughts would leave just as quickly as they would arrive. And like I would be like, oh, I'm a failure. I failed the test. I should just die. Now I'm hungry. Let me go eat. And at one point they didn't go away, but I digress. But I always think that's so weird. I don't think that should be taken lightly when you do have those thoughts, because I think that is cruel. That is cruel. It's like pricking yourself physically or pinching yourself or just like randomly stabbing at yourself for no reason and then going on to act like it didn't happen. Like imagine if imagine if somebody just went up to you and pinched you and then just act like it didn't happen, just walked away, just, oh, I'm hungry, let me just go away. I think that's so weird. And I say this because for a long time in the gym, I was very cruel to myself. I almost prided myself, which is weird because those are such two different emotions, pride and cruelty. I prided on myself how cruel I was to myself to get me into the gym, because I would look at all the things that were done wrong to me. I'd look at all the people that betrayed me. I'd look at all the people that disowned me and abandoned me and just didn't help me when I needed help. And I would work out in spite of them. I would work out and I would be like, I'm going to work out to prove something to them. Like, prove what? I was going to work out to, I don't know. Like, I was just cruel to myself. I would bring up old memories. I would bring up hard memories, like memories that made me and still kind of make me physically either tear up or like my heart drop. And at some point I realized, like, what am I doing? What am I doing going into the gym every time? And if in some people's cases, it might be, thinking of an ex that broke your heart, or thinking of like something terrible that had been done to you, or a friend group that abandoned you, or something like that. And the thing is, how long are you going to allow yourself to be cruel to yourself that way? Because at some point you have to take it upon yourself to realize there's no point in allowing yourself to put that cruelty onto yourself more and more and more and more. Because at some point you run into this choice, which is you either stop feeding the fire of cruelty and heal, truly heal, or you run out of wood and then the fire encompasses everything, And I would much rather be given the choice to stop feeding the fire. Still have the firewood, but have the choice to stop feeding the fire and let it fizz out, or actively try to let it fizz out, rather than allow it to be this all-consuming thing that I need to constantly get more firewood for. In this case, materials, maybe mental materials, time, peace, materials, and let this fire be this all-encompassing thing that just uses these materials and gives nothing to it. And then eventually, the fire goes out still. But in one case, you still have materials, and in another case, you just have ash. You just have what was left of the fire of cruelty. And I think about that a lot, because in my life, I always try to see it like this. And this is kind of what I want to leave you off with is, this world is already cruel enough. This world is already mean enough. It will already set limits on you. It will do all of that. Guaranteed. Guaran-freaking-teed. This world will bring you down. This world is very cruel. So why be cruel to yourself? If the world is already cruel enough, be kind, be nice to yourself. Not to fight the cruelty of this world, because that is a mission too much for a singular person. Not to fight the cruelty and all the bad things. Not to put it upon yourself that you need to fight these things. But just to be kinder to you. That should be enough of a reason as any. And so I think about that a lot. If the world is so cruel, why should you be? And that has really saved me in a lot of situations. But anyways, enough doom and gloom. It's a beautiful day out here. Sun is setting. I'm going to get ready for legs. It's going to be a great day. And I get to take pre-workout. I also did just order a new pre-workout, blueberry raz flavor, lightning, and some energy drinks. And I ordered some new Breathe Divinity. Not new Breathe Divinity. A new juice called. Just tons of new clothes coming in. Everything's great. Everything's awesome. Frick what I just said. I will find pure, utter joy in consumerism and capitalism as I can. Kidding. Let's go make some pre-workout. Alrighty. Gym Fit, Breathe Divinity on Breathe Divinity. I want to get sponsored by them so bad if you cannot tell. Gorilla Mind, watermelon flavor. I will be getting the blue raspberry flavor. I think I already said that though. But I really like the watermelon flavor like a lot because wow. No, I'm kidding. No, I think it is really good. I think it tastes like a really off-brand Sour Patch Kids, like the watermelon Sour Patch Kids. And then I will be taking some Gushers as some pre-workout because my dining hall closed. My dining hall fucking sucks, dude. But anyways, we're making some pre right here. And for those of you that don't know, I have I have powdered glycerol. And look at that. Those of you that don't know, that's 300 milligrams of caffeine right there that I just put. So hopefully I will be able to fall asleep tonight. It's only, it's 4:40, not even 5 o'clock. I do take beta-alanine. I love the itch. You can buy this separately. That's what I really like about Gorilla Mind. Like, not even enough sellout shit. The fact that, like, I can make my own literally make my own pre-workout if I want to have a crazy pump, if I want to get some itch. You know what I mean? All that stuff. I really like that. Because I've tried old pre-workouts. Like, I tried, my friend, old gym, like, really old gym, like, almost 3 years ago, he gave me some of his pre-workout. Hated that. That was also when I didn't like the itch. But then before that, I got some pre-workout last Thanksgiving before I was sponsored by Gorilla Mind. It was okay. The taste was pretty good. It was snow cone flavor, but I couldn't take it on upper days because it always had the itch. And I feel like it's kind of a waste to buy, like, a pre-workout that you can only have on leg days when you want the itch and that you can't have on other days, which is why I really like Gorilla Mind. Sell out! No, I'm kidding. So now we're going to go to the gym. And we're going to get a crazy pump. I will be barbell squatting, so hopefully I think we'll work up to, like, maybe a 455 triple? Perhaps? Alright. Let's go get it. But we got my pre. I'm taking it, walking to the gym right now. And for those of you that don't know, I do walk to the gym. Not walk to the gym. I take the bus to the train station. The train station to whatever this parking garage is. And then I walk like 6 minutes. And the whole ordeal can take from like 30 minutes if it's really fast to like an hour. Is it worth it? This gym is $25 a month, and I do have a UREC, which is paid for already, and that's free. But I don't like going there because I like being really emo, and this is kind of where I get that out. And I don't know, for me personally, bro, like a workout environment, I know, like, come on, bro, you gotta be tough. Like, anyone can get a good workout in. That's the show of a great lifter. I don't really buy into that because, you know, I'm all about perception. You know, make sure your perception is, like, makes your reality more enjoyable. And to me, I just cannot figure out a way to make my perception of the University Recreation Center enjoyable. The machines are too light. The people are insufferable. And I'm not saying that, like, all the people are insufferable. I'm just saying a select few, like the people that are just now getting into the gym. No shade on them, of course.
but I'm just not trying to be surrounded by that, if you get what I mean. And I kind of like to not wait for machines. This is much more of a low-key gym. And I just have more fun. I enjoy the gym more. And, like, why are you flaming me? It's not like you're paying for my gym membership, you know? So that's why I go to this gym. That's why, personally, I think it's worth the hour-long ordeal every day. Because I do go to the gym every day, unless I take a rest day, which I've already said over and over. But I don't take rest days until I need them. Like, I don't have a dedicated rest day a week. I could go 7 days a week. If I'm not sore and my CNS isn't fried, then I'm chilling. So, yeah. But let's get in there. I can kind of feel the tingles working. Let's see what weight we push. Yeah, let's get in there. Pierce the veil, as always.
Drag my hand behind you like a chain behind a truck. Sparks over your carpet while I chase you through the darkness. Somebody's supposed to fall in love, but nobody even nobody's supposed to tear this place apart until you find me hiding silently. I will. You'll be excited just to see me someday. Everything's okay. Summer and gold, so bold the colors at the dawn. Mother tells her son, darling, look at the spark. You hold my attention without even trying. A beautiful reflection from firework eyes. But never means forever. Desperation and hanging in the backyard, and nobody's supposed to fall in love. Tear this place apart until you find me hiding silently. Show you off tonight. I wanna show you off, 'cause all I need is a beauty and a beat who can make my life complete. That's all.
All right. Wow, my camera's shaky. I still have 300 milligrams of caffeine going through my system for only an hour-long workout, which is not optimal, I gotta be honest, but I was pushing pretty hard. I think I'm gonna change up my my RDLs, because it's getting to the point where if I don't do them heavy enough, I don't feel them, or like I'm doing like 12 reps. But if I do them too heavy, my spinal erector just gets involved, and my grip strength is actually what fails me. So I'll see if I can come up with a solution for that. Maybe a different exercise. Maybe on Smith machine. But yeah, that was like a really enjoyable lower day. That like a solo lower day. I am a big advocate for going to the gym alone, but gym with friends always makes it better. You know what I mean? So yeah, the latter part of this video probably won't be as cinematic because I was kind of in a rush. I'm actually in a rush right now. The train comes at 7:11, and so I have to be done by then, which kind of sucks. If you go to the gym, which hopefully you do, but you know how terrible it is having a time to work out. Oh, and I freaking like ripped my pants, bro. Like the pocket right here. And that sucks because I've had these pants for like, dude, I've had these pants since like 2023 maybe. Like I went to high school in these pants. And these are my favorite like lower day pants because they're kind of cuffed. They're like baggy. They got that kind of like, if you watch Jujutsu Kaisen, they got that like Toto type type look to them, which I really like because if you can't tell, I really like looking like an anime character. But yeah, so super upset about that, but we'll see. I'm pretty sure I can knit them or sew them back up. Plus, it might add a little cool little, flash of color. But yeah, my brain is completely fried. If you can't tell already, which is usually how I am after my lower days. Because holy shit, dude, it's just so much, not volume, but like total weight pushed. You get what I mean? Like, I'm not doing a lot of reps and a lot of sets, but the reps and sets that I do are so high intensity, and there's just like so much like total mass that's being moved. Cooks my brain to the point that I almost feel like tomorrow I might need a rest day. So not from being sore, but from just like my brain being fried, which is one of the best parts about upper lower, bro. If you are not on upper lower, what are you doing, bro? Unless you're in like your first year, which I understand that or first or second year, because, whoa. Yo, I could low-key do like a TikTok here. This is like really good lighting. You know that Berserk guy, BSRK? He's like on Breathe Divinity, bro. I love his videos so much. Because he'd be going out in like the middle of nowhere and be posing. I low-key want to do that too. But, no, yeah, if you're in your first or second year of lifting though, wow, now this makes you look chopped. I understand why you like push-pull legs or like Arnold or anything like that, because one thing I think that is lost with the new science-based stuff is the fun of the gym. People are so focused on getting big, and don't get me wrong, getting big is like more than half the fun, but bro, you remember the We Go Gym? You remember the hype beast like era with Jeff Said and David Lade in them, bro, where it's just all aesthetics. Go, yo, take some pre-bra. Let's just, come on, bro, let's go hit, 30 sets of chest, just absolutely fry our chest to the point that if we even flex it, it's gonna get a cramp. Like, don't get me wrong, those were the days, but if you're in your like third, fourth, fifth, I'm in my fifth right now, and you're not doing upper lower, bro, I have literally been seeing newbie gains on this upper lower shit. Like, that's how crazy it is. But yeah, I'm gonna go and eat. Maybe I'll video what I eat just to show that it is about calories in, calories out and getting protein. But if you're like me, bro, doing your 20 minutes of cardio gives you excuse to eat whatever the fuck you want. Just kidding. Don't actually abide by that. Like, track your macros, understand how macros affect you and how you feel after eating certain things, because digestion is very important, but training is a little bit more important, but digestion is still important. And yeah, so I'll wait for the train now. Probably video a little bit on the train. God damn, I'm sweaty. And yeah. Okay, this is impromptu as fuck, but look what I just made on my pants. I did just say that my pants ripped at the pocket, which is like right there. You can see some distress, but I just did this because I was like, bro, I've been wanting to, I don't even know what it's called. Imprint? No, not imprint. I forgot what it was called, but I've been wanting to do this on my pants for a while. But if you don't know, I really like Berserk. I have the fucking tattoo, of course. But look at that shit. It looks a little bit like poop, but I could probably make this line a little darker, but like, I don't know. I really fuck with this. Hold up. Like, look at that. Like, I got a little... Yeah, look at that. I'm actually so proud of that. That's awesome, bro. I just tried that on a whim. I literally, if anyone does do embroidery, if anyone does do that, this probably looks like shit to them, but I'm really proud of this. That's so cool. Oh my goodness. Like, I literally just did that on a whim, bro. You can really do anything. I think more people should start doing that. I gotta be honest, when I look at, like, TikToks and stuff, and, like, Instagram Reels and shit, I, like, always love when people just do cool things that, like, mean something to them. Like, that's what That's what this necklace mean to me. It's the same Berserk symbol. I just think the symbol is cool as fuck, and I really like what it represents because it represents like, yeah, you are doomed to suffer, right? That's what. Or this is my interpretation of it, at least. But it's like, yeah, you're doomed to suffer, but that doesn't mean, because if you actually read the fucking manga, which I low-key pirate it, because them books is expensive, but if you actually read the manga, Guts is a character that is, one, deeply flawed due to external events and due to some internal events, but he relies on his friends a lot, and he relies on the love and support of others, especially towards the later chapters, even though he's initially, like, not as accepting of it. But what was I getting at? Yeah, like, I love, like, this to me symbolizes that, like, you are doomed to suffer. Just as a conscious being, you are doomed to suffer. But that does not mean that all existence has to be suffering. You know what I mean? And I also like it because I don't really believe in destiny. I believe you can manifest your own destiny. I believe that every person is in complete and total control of their destiny and where they end up. Maybe not of events, but where the trajectory from those events will occur. And I really like this because this is basically a big fuck you to destiny and determined fate. Because everyone that's branded, bro, everyone that's branded is supposed to be marked for death. And what does Guts do? He constantly defies it, you know? Even though he's constantly faced with it, he constantly defies. He's constantly faced with events that would mean death to most fucking people. Guts is literally like, you know, doing inhuman shit, but he still survives it, you know, and his trajectory is he still has a goal. I mean, to kill Griffith, obviously, but like he still finds it, you know. Anyways, I don't know why that turned into that. I just wanted to update on y'all because I think I'm really, really proud of this. Ugh, look at it in the light. Oh my goodness. I'm probably going to do that to more of my gym clothes. I don't know if I'm going to do that to the Breathe Divinity clothes, though, because this shit low-key too expensive to be messing up like this. I've had these pants for so long, man. I was actually so happy when I did this and I did that. But anyways. Peace. I don't know when the next video will be. I'm hopefully going to do week-to-week videos. And I really want to do week-to-week videos. Please, if you got this far, leave a like, comment, subscribe. That's my first time saying that. Wow, that's funny. Yeah, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Comment either one, what split you're doing right now, because even though I do like upper lower, I do want to see if I do want to see if I could go back to another split, but low-key I don't think I did. So if you're not going to comment your split, comment like an exercise that you don't see me do that you feel like I would really like. I really am trying to look for more tricep movements because I'm low-key getting sick of doing only JM and push downs. But yeah, let me know. Let me know what other videos you guys want me to do.